Welcome back to our UX Everything YouTube channel. In the world of UX design, the good handling of the programs with which we work not only determines our quality of work, but also our value as professionals. We must take full advantage of the options that these programs present to us, either by knowing shortcuts or key combinations, or using plugins to help us at work. We recently talked about shortcuts and tips for Figma in one of our recent Vita's 10 tips to work 10 times faster in Figma. Figma tips for beginners. So this time we will recommend essential plugins for the development of your work, and to help as many designers as possible. We will talk about both Figma and Adobe XD this time. Figma Content Reel. This Microsoft design plugin allows us to give a much more real look to our designs, by allowing us to fill text fields, images or icons with real examples from predefined fields, such as names, dates, or phone numbers. This plugin is one of the best known in the community and helps us take our design beyond the common lorem ipsum. With this tool we can get a much more accurate image of how our page will look once on the web. Unsplash. An essential that cannot be missing from your library. Unsplash allows us to use high-quality images from its library of thousands of free pictures and dozens of different categories. Here you can find the perfect image for your design, landscapes, people, objects. Everything you need will be inside this plugin that will give you the ability to get that perfect image without even leaving Figma. Blush. Similar to the previous one, with Blush you will have access to a huge number of illustrations made by hundreds of artists. With this plugin you will not only be able to get fun and varied illustrations to bring your design to life, but it also has tools that allow you to edit or combine different illustrations to create something new and unique. People, objects, transport, explore their categories, and experiment with their illustrations to make the most of your design tools. Iconify. Continuing with libraries, in Iconify you will get more than 50,000 different icons that you can use within your page, emoticons, symbols, vectors. The number of icons it contains allows you to get the perfect one for each occasion. An incredibly useful tool that you should have on your computer. Font Preview and Font Scale. In this 2-for-1 we present you two plugins with complementary functions. Font Preview allows you to visualize how your design would look like with different fonts, in order to have a clearer idea of which one to use, and how it will look once this on the web. On the other hand, Font Scale allows us to modify the size of the text by means of classic hierarchies like H1 and H2, in order to give more variety and better organize the text, and ensure that the design is exactly what you want. Adobe XD Photo Splash 2. In the Figma plugins we talk about Unsplash. Well, with Photoplash 2 we can access that same library of images in Adobe XD. The same advantages of variety, quality and accessibility, but in the Adobe program, enjoy thousands of free images to bring your design to life. UI Faces. Another library of images, only this time it specializes in user profile type photos, either to create an About Us or Opinion of our Public sections. This selection of free images of different people helps us to have a clear idea of what these sections would look like once programmed. Rename it. This plugin is perfect for those designers who enjoy keeping their entire workspace neat and organized to their liking. Rename it will allow you, as its name indicates, to rename the layers of our project, either in an ascending or descending way and also alphabetically. Artboard Plus. With this plugin we will have the options to order artboards in grids, either creating them from scratch or from a previous selection, which will considerably increase our workflow and our effectiveness when designing. Zeppelin. Finally, we present this plugin that makes it incredibly easy to share our project with the programming team. Zeppelin allows us to take the code from the prototype, so that the programmer can implement it just as the original design is, greatly facilitating the work in the final cut of the project or page. With all these plugins that we have presented to you, we hope that you will improve your work and your productivity when it comes to designing. Now that you have the necessary tools, all you have to do is give free rein to your imagination and put your skills to the test at work. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you in the next video.